Hi, this is the DNA-CHAP channel. My name's Dan, and this is where I talk about my journey on a carnivore diet and also running on low carb, zero carb diet. So it's been a while since I recorded, actually, because life gets in the way. Some holidays were pretty busy. And then the weather has been crap, so I don't know, excuses. It's just been a bit difficult to find the time and the decent weather to get outside and record, because I don't like sitting in the house face to face with a camera. But here we are. So it's kind of, I am just over 4 months on carnivore now. So actually, before I start, I'm gonna, because my videos are, assuming some people are interested in carnivore, some people are interested in running, and some in both. So I'm going to start with catch up about the diet, and then catch up about training, running training. So far I am 4 months, just over 4 months on carnivore diet. Feeling pretty into the swing of things. Pretty settled on my regular, what I eat. All going well, all happy, no issues. I've been talking about, because I have dairy, I have cream, I have cheese, and I have Greek yogurt. In a couple of videos I've been saying I'm going to cut out dairy for a bit, so which I haven't done yet, and basically I just find things easier to do if I just say, right, from this point onwards I'm not going to do it. So so for October I'm just going to have a dairy-free month. I don't think I've got any issues with dairy. I think one of the things that is worth being careful about is perhaps overeating, and I don't know, putting on weight. That's really not an issue for me, I don't think. Maybe that's just because I'm pretty active. Maybe if I wasn't so active, having a diet with lots of dairy in it might add on some weight, I don't know. But yeah, I'm just interested to see if there's any other additional health benefits. So it's towards the end of September now. Yeah, so in beginning of October through to the end of October, to start off with, I'll see how I feel at the end, but maybe I'll carry it on. I'm just going to have a dairy-free month. Yeah, one thing, yesterday I have a free health check with the company that I work for. It's not bad, but it's fairly generalised. They take bloods and all the rest of the general stuff, but I was kind of interested in what my body fat percentage would be, and it's just above 10.4, which is it's quite low, which I was kind of expecting, which I'm not bothered about. That's works, it's fine. But yeah, like I say, I think that I don't see dairy being an issue, as in I eat a reasonable amount. I'm probably not overdoing it, but obviously I don't have an issue with fat. So just I suppose cutting out the dairy is just to see if there's any other things happening. Maybe it'll make a difference to my sinuses. I have a kind of runny nose here and there. Maybe I'll notice a difference in my joints, which ache from running. don't think that's unusual really. Lots of running, aching muscles and joints. What else? Yeah, I've kind of noticed I've been eating maybe a bit less, just not as hungry. As I've had a few days where I've just kind of, even after running, I've not felt particularly hungry. Right at the beginning, I was definitely, I was wolfing down lots of food. But yeah, kind of slowing. It seems to be slowing down a bit. Naturally, I'm not really paying any attention. It's just something I noticed, which is different because normally I've always been someone who's perhaps prone to overeating, I'd say. Yeah, so that's kind of different. I still have 3 meals a day, basically, but it ends up sort of one of them not being so much, more of a smaller portion at the moment. We'll see. Perhaps if I cut out the dairy, then I'll start feeling extra hungry. I will need to get the extra fat in from somewhere. I'll just add that to my meals, lard or tallow. I think that's it as far as diet-wise. Like I say, 4 months in, got my routine down. I'm not bored. I'm not struggling with what I'm eating. Everything's good, and that's been pretty much the case from day one. So I really enjoy the diet. So I have no thoughts about not doing it, or adding in anything else. I just don't need it. I suppose the crossover point is what was really difficult at the start. So now talking about running as well was running without the carbs, or very low carbs, was really difficult to start off with. I had to go very, very slowly, and I had nothing for anything energetic whatsoever to start off with, and it got slightly better, but I felt that for at least 3 months. But now I've started to do, as you probably know if you've seen previous videos, I've been doing some Saturday training with a coach, John Starrett, and there was a slow build-up of workouts, just a lot shorter at the very beginning. It's all kind of about progressing carefully and easily so that you don't get injured, and build up strength and get used to it, the stresses. And yeah, I could do the workouts, but they were pretty hard to start off with. And they've been progressing, and actually progressively finding them, well, I wouldn't say easy, but certainly I don't find them difficult insofar as I feel like I have the energy. I'm not worried. I'm not thinking or concerned about whether I'm going to run out of energy while I'm doing them. And I'm kind of working at harder efforts and feeling good. I still think I've got a way to go before I'm kind of like really at the best fat burning effort that I can be. Yeah, I'm working at higher heart rates. I'm finding it easier to run at higher heart rate. And yeah, just feeling better overall, really. So the training program had been, I was doing something that was the pre-super base phase, I did that for 5 weeks. That was generally, it was like a shorter workout when I was doing, you might call it a bit like strides. I was doing kind of 20-second, 30-second, 40-second efforts at kind of 5k effort. I was doing that during the week, and then on another day later in the week I was doing these, what they called hill blasts, what John calls hill blasts. It's all kind of just preparing and getting my body used to and trying to get it to work in a more efficient way for faster running. Coming from someone who is probably running very slowly, or has been generally running slowly for a long time, and perhaps shuffling. But yeah, the 5-week super base, I was doing that. Towards the end, I twisted my ankle on a run, turned my ankle. It was a while ago now, I think 4 or 5 weeks ago. So it's all fine now. At the time it felt pretty bad. Normally I kind of twist my ankle a few times on runs, and just kind of able to stop for a bit and then run it off immediately. This time it definitely wasn't that. I turned it and I had to hobble. I could walk home, I couldn't run. And then I had like a week off, and it was 8 days without running. And then a few days of, one day of 20 minutes, one day of 30, one day of, I think, 50. And they were all fine, and then I went back to a full week. But after that was pretty much when I started on the super base, and not the pre-super base. That was 5 weeks, and then onto the super base, which I'm doing now. This is my 4th week, and that is effectively 2 workouts. There's a midweek workout, which is a threshold effort. I'm not doing paces currently. It's instructions are basically to run at an effort that you could hold for 60 minutes. So it's all down to how I feel on the day, on the course. And I started with what is 20 minutes at threshold effort, 3-minute break, and then I think it was 10 minutes, and that was it, with a warm up and a warm down. And the next week was 20 minutes with a 3-minute break, and then 15 minutes. And this week was 20 minutes, 20 minutes, 3-minute break, 20 minutes. And like I said, they progressively felt better and enjoying them. Actually started to enjoy the workouts. First one was tough, but yeah, felt better. I can't say that I'm, I'm not going to spectacularly. It's clear that I'm not going to suddenly start running super fast. It's going to take a long time, but I'm feeling better, and I'm feeling more confident about running fast and doing these workouts. The midweek workouts. Then at the weekend I do what is called this endurance spine, which is part of a workout in my longer run for the week. So it's basically a 30-minute warm up, and I think, it was a 40 minutes at a 90-minute effort. So what you feel that you could run for 90 minutes, and did that for 40 minutes, and then 30-minute warm down. Next week was 50 minutes, and last week was Just dropped my piece of paper with my notes. Last week was 60 minutes. Again, all felt pretty good. I'm getting better and more confident with each run. It's not a rush to suddenly be super fast. It's just, like I said before, everything's a build up to progressively introduce speed, get your body used to it, improve your strength and endurance, and gradually build on each of these runs. So yeah, they're all feeling good, and it's Friday today, so on Sunday it cycles back round to the 30 minutes warm up, 40 minute, and then 30 minutes. So in general, I'm happy with the diet, happy on carnivore, love the food, feeling good, and now it seems to be progressing in my ability to run on zero carb or low carb as well. Fat burning is obviously improving. Running at harder efforts, and I can run at harder efforts. I think there's still a long way to improve on that as well. And the training is going well. Got a long way to go there as well. My bigger goal is to get as quick as I can at half marathon, and really I'd like to get to under 90 minutes. 90 minutes is I think I did like 91-minute half marathon probably 10 years ago. Like my super goal would be to get to an under 80-minute half marathon, and then go for an under 3-hour, sub 3-hour marathon. A general idea to see where you're at is to take your half marathon time, double it, and then add 10 minutes. And that'll be about thereabouts where you will be for your marathon time. So that's the point where I will feel good about trying for a sub 3 hours when I'm well under. I don't really want to try be around 2:59 or whatever. I want to make sure I'm under that. So if I have the potential to do that, I want to improve my half marathon until I'm well under 80 minutes, ideally. Yeah, so with that in mind, I've got a long way to go, being that my current hour effort is at 8-minute miles. I'm going to have to be, under 6-minute miles to be anywhere near an 80-minute half marathon. So a long way to go. But it's a marathon, not a sprint, so they say. Yeah, so that's it really, in general. All good, everything's working, everything's going well. One thing I do need to do is start making more videos more regularly. I've kind of slacked off a bit. Sorry about that, but thanks for returning. Thanks for coming back and watching again. Please like and subscribe. Show me that you're interested and you're still out there, and you want to watch more. So have a good week, have a good weekend, and see you in the next one, which hopefully will be soon. Ciao for now. Bye bye.